And that's why we were able to become such fast friends so quickly.
Yes.
But we've never met before, not even on other dimensions before. Carlos and I, had we ever met on even in another dimension or in a different time or place?
Yes.
We have.
Yes.
Does he mind sharing that with us?
An answer.
No answer? Very good. And how is Carlos doing? Is he okay to be under this long? How's Carlos's body? Is he fine?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. And so that UFO was a messenger,
Yes.
and it was a sign for you to see, so later that you could talk about it. Will you have interaction on the planet Earth in this lifetime with those extraterrestrials and extra-dimensionals?
Yes.
How long futuristically does he possibly foresee something? Is it soon? Something
Pretty soon.
pretty soon?
Yes.
Does he know anything? Well, I know he knows all things, but about the event. Everyone is talking about the event. What will that event be? If he could share that with us.
Not right now, says.
He can't talk about the right now, okay? And those orbs that were surrounding Carlos with Alicia, would those orbs happen to be associated with the orbs that Hank was catching in his videos, flying around in the videos? Or totally different orbs?
Totally different.
Totally different. Well, there's orbs, giant orbs that have come into our solar system in 2012, or in 2008 and 11. Are those orbs the same orbs that were some of the same orbs or associated with the same orbs that was surrounding Carlos?
Yes.
So is he connected with those orbs as well?
Yes.
And Hank is connected with those orbs as well also.
Yes.
But the same orbs, or are we connected with the same orbs? Well, I guess that's what he said, yes, but is that a species of a type of entity, those orbs?
They are all the same.
Is that what we are?
Yes.
Is that what we were before we came to this planet?
Yeah, that's the beginning of the life.
Ah, very good. What he wanted to know about his life, Carlos wanted to know about his life before he came to the planet Earth. He had come here 36 times so far. What was he before he came to the planet Earth? What type of entity was he then? Please.
Just floating in the universe.
You were what in the universe?
Floating.
Just floating in the universe.
Yes.
So were you an orb entity or light entity before you came to the Earth?
Yes.
And what brought you to the Earth 36 lifetimes ago? What was the initial reason for deciding to manifest physically and have a physical incarnation in a human body on the Earth? Was there anything that brought you here? What's he showing you?
They say just a message from Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, a messenger of Quetzalcoatl?
Yes.
Ah, very good. Very, very good. And that message would be, if you don't mind, one more time.
Say the truth about the Quetzalcoatl.
Ah, the truth about Quetzalcoatl. That is the giver of life.
Yes.
And the biggest truth about Quetzalcoatl would be,
He's the only mighty God.
is he filled with love?
Yes.
His energy is nothing but love, is it not?
Yes.
Ah, very good. And you say the message was, his message was, did they try to erase his message with Christianity?
Yes, he was betrayed.
Ah, how was he betrayed? If you don't mind sharing, just to clarify, there's a lot of people that may be interested in this information.
His brother, he betrayed.
He was betrayed by his brother.
Tezcatlipoca.
So, had they taken a physical incarnation on the planet,
No, right now.
way and when they're in the ancient city that he showed you, is Quetzalcoatl all things?
Yes.
So basically everyone that exists are emanations of Quetzalcoatl?
Yes.
Understood. Had there someone come to the planet, how did Quetzalcoatl make Earth? Because he was really big on Earth. He helped build all the pyramids.
Not just him.
If he could tell us the story of how all the pyramids and some of the history, the true history of the planet Earth, just in these next few minutes, if he could tell us the true history of the Earth, that would help tremendously for a lot of people. Anything that he could possibly share.
Pretty soon he will return and put everything in order.
He's sending a physical representation or high energetic. Will it be in the third dimension, or will he arrive after the event? Or will it be the event?
He's preparing that he's returning.
Beautiful. And how will he return?
He will return mighty, recovering his land. All that his belongs.
Will he claim the entire earth, or will he reclaim the Americas?
She's claiming just the people.
Ah, very good. And is he coming in a coming in a physical incarnation?
Yes.
Ah, very good. Coming in a physical incarnation. And is he coming in like the ships and the ship that you saw? That's the flying ship. We call it UFOs. But is he coming in a ship like that?
No. In the cloud.
Oh, he's coming on the clouds.
Yes.
He won't need a ship, will he?
No.
And alone, or will he be manifest as an entire civilization, or how would that happen? If he would share.
You're an answer.
Is he showing you anything? Very good. So Quetzalcoatl, we're very, very happy. We feel honored and blessed and pleased to have this communication. And our last question was, he will come in our lifetime, in Carlos's and Hank's lifetime, back to the planet? Or will we have passed by the time he comes back?
At this time.
Oh, in our lifetime.
Yes.
And soon, huh?
Soon.
Wow. If we were to say within the next 2 years, would that be accurate?
No. More.
Very good. Well, since he doesn't want to speak about the event, but will the event have happened by the time he comes back?
Yes. It will be a great event.
It will be a great event. Is that event of him coming back the same as the event that everyone on the planet is talking about now?
Yes.
And we're going through an area of space that is highly charged with lots of clouds in space that have lots of energy that will change the planet. Will that help it, make it easier for Quetzalcoatl to come back then?
Yeah.
And this is the message, or what Carlos will be talking about to people then?
Yes.
So his life is going to drastically change then.
Yeah.
And what should he do in order to help facilitate his future as a speaker of the truth? Please.
No answer.
No answer. Very good. Well, tell him we're very grateful for everything. He's given lots of information. His grandmother Alicia has given her lots of information. And we're just blessed and pleased to be honored. And Hank had a few questions, and he wanted to know if Isabel and Augustine were there. They're there in that light. I just need you to look around and tell me, or if you can just call them Isabel and Augustine, they'll come forward. I had 2 dreams that I had a desire to ask them about. Are they there?
No. But you can see the light.
Oh, the light is starting to fade?
Yes.
Very good. And let the light fade.
They disappear.
Oh, the light has disappeared.
Yes.
Very good. So where are you now? You back on the beach again? What's around you?
Yes.
Ah, you're back on the beach.
Yeah, white sand. Jungle.
White sand in the jungle. Very good. We're going to come out of that. We're going to come out of that. Very, very good. You want to drift and float away from that scene, leaving Quetzalcoatl there to continue on his path. And we're going to drift away, floating away from that scene, leaving everything that we saw there to continue on their journey, where they will be in peace. We were only there as a curiosity. Now I want all the consciousness and personality of Carlos to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. May I speak to Carlos's subconscious, please?
Okay.
I have permission to speak to Carlos's subconscious.
Yes.
I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Carlos's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Carlos in this lifetime and all the other lifetimes that he has ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
Yes.
I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Carlos to see today. You chose to bring forward the life where he had a crown and he was within the pyramids in where the sand was. Why did you pick that lifetime for Carlos to see? That was the first place he showed up in. Why did you show him that?
So that's a testimony from the ancient ones.
As a testament from an ancient ones. Very good. And why was he able to see Alicia and those orbs that came out to protect him? Why was he allowed to see that?
Because you don't have a chance to say goodbye.
Oh, very good. And he saw a beautiful forest with huge trees and flowers. Why was he able to see that?
Because that's the greatest civilization. Before the Spaniards came in.
He was skinny.
Yes.
Who was he in that civilization? Just a citizen?
Yes.
that's when he saw that beautiful city. So first he was able to see himself. Was he a king in the other life with the crown?
Not a king.
He had a crown with violet gems on them. What was that?
Prince.
What was it? A prince?
Yes.
So he was a prince. And that wasn't Egypt. Was that in Egypt or was it in Mexico? Or in South America?
Mexico.
Oh, very good. Okay, now that all makes sense. Very, very good. You told him about he was able to find out the information about that UFO that flew over his head. Why was he able to get the information about that UFO?
He's special.
He's special.
Yes.
Very good. He's going to have interactions with them, isn't he?
Yes.
He and Hank, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you think will they have interaction together with those UFOs that are coming?
Yeah.
Very good. Is there anything that you'd want to elaborate on it right now before we bring him back out that he needs to know? He would really appreciate it. What makes Carlos special to see that? I'll just ask that then. Is he not ready for it?
Special.
Was there a part of him on that ship?
No.
Special because he's going to have a major role in it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very good. Well, before we leave, we'd like for you to please scan Carlos's body with your unconditionally loving light from head to toe. And is that possible you can do that then?
Yes.
And if there's anything that he needs to work on or anything like that that you can help him with while you're scanning his body, if you can remove all doubt and all fear from him and to raise his vibration, to handle the vibration that the planet is going through, the vibrational rise. And while you're scanning his body, Hank had 2 questions. Is there possible that you can ask those he can ask those questions while you're scanning his body?
Yes.
Very good. Hank just had 2 dreams, and the first dream that Hank had was he heard his old phone ring, and then they told him that he was going to have to call Miss Currency. I think it was either Miss or Mr. Currency. What was that about?
She needs your help.
She needs my help.
Yes.
Will she connect with me?
Yeah.
And she's here in Houston or somewhere else in the world?
Somewhere else in the world.
And what type of help does she need from me? Does a session?
Yes.
Like? Oh, okay. Is she in Sweden or is in Toronto? Or maybe California? Where is she? In the dream it says I'm supposed to call her, but I don't know who it is, and that's why I was wondering. Are you?
She needs your help.
She needs my help. Are you still scanning Carlos's body?
Yeah.
Very good. So this person, I guess she'll connect with me, or I don't know what to do. I just know they said that I should call her. Will she end up calling me then?
She will connect with you.
She will connect with me. Very good. And that was the first one. And then the second one was, I had a dream that we had an alligator. And then that alligator turned into a bunch of little tiny alligators, white alligators. Seems strange, but what was that all about? If possible. What did those alligators represent?
Virtuality.
Say it again.
Virtuality.
Big.
Virtuality.
I don't understand that.
Virtuality.
I want to make sure that Carlos remembers that, because I don't know what he's saying, so he can tell me later. Those alligators, those white alligators represented it's probably his accent, I'm very sorry.
Virtuality.
Bartrality. Okay, you can tell me later. It's okay, no worries. Are you still scanning Carlos's body now?
Yeah.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Oh, you were finished. Very good. And is there anything that he needs to focus on or anything at all? Or anything that he should be concerned about, or is he nice and healthy?
It's okay.
Is he drinking enough water?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Now I'm asking the subconscious to recede to where it belongs with much love and thanks for the help and information it has been giving Carlos and Hank this evening. I know he is going to appreciate it, and I want the entities from the other lives that we were speaking with to also recede into the past, into the future, into where they belong, with much love and thanks for the information that they have given us. And remember that the things that you are watching are from the past.